Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Danger, Will Robinson.
Mandalorian season finale. I put some warnings up, but one more warning. This is going to be spoiler. If you don't want to be spoiled for this last episode of The Mandalorian, do not watch this video. Now, you've been warned. Don't bitch in the comments. Feel like a kid again. I don't even know where to start. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and review the whole show, but let's just start at the beginning. A shuttle Tidarian, an Imperial shuttle being chased by Slave One. It was like something I played as a kid. It was something I just loved as a kid, having my ships fight each other. That right there could have been enough to make me happy, but let's go ahead and just jump to the end and talk about what we all want to talk about. They did it. Now, I thought they was going to tease this Jedi coming. It was going to be some cartoon character as a live action version. Or maybe Mace Windu, because I can see where it works with the Boba Fett storyline and it works with the Baby Yoda storyline. But I was hoping they didn't, because I don't like when people come back from the dead. But they did it. They brought back Luke Skywalker. And not only did they bring him back, but they gave him his Rogue One Darth Vader moment. Like father, like son. Now he has his moment. Now, before you say it, for anybody in the comments says it, yes, the CGI didn't look that good. They made a young Mark Hamill. Didn't look that good. But get over it. There's stuff, if you watch the original trilogy, there's some stuff that look like puppets. There's some special effects that don't look good. You know what? You suspend your disbelief and you go with it. And that's what I did here. For the first time it showed him, it did kind of take me out for a second. And I was like, what? But then, I just enjoyed the story here. I wish they let Mark Hamill talk more. But maybe they just knew the CGI wasn't up to par, so it seemed like he's just standing there real quiet a lot. But I love the tension they did. This is what was so great. They're in that room and the Death Troopers are coming. And they're banging down the door and you're kind of thinking, okay, there's no way for them to get out of here. We see what one of them did to the Mandalorian. So they're going to die. Somebody's got to come and rescue them. And first you're thinking, probably Ahsoka Tano or the Jedi they've been telling us about. Then on the little viewer screen, you see the X-Wing. And at first, your mind, you're thinking, Luke Skywalker! But you're still thinking, they're trying to tease us here. Or we've seen TIE fighters before. Let's just wait. Then we see a Jedi in robes with his lightsaber. And first it's on the viewer screen, I think, where you couldn't see the color of the lightsaber. But they kept teasing us. They showed the glove hand. And you're like, it's got to be Luke. But then you're like, well, it felt like they were trying to trick you. You're like, they're trying to trick us here. Something's up. So you still was like 90% sure it was Luke, but you're like, oh. So that put you on edge, That really made you. And then they showed the green lightsaber. And you still wasn't sure until you got to the room, removed his hood, and you saw it was young Luke Skywalker. Whew. It was amazing. I usually just sit there and watch it, sit back and watch the show. When the X-Wing came and the X-Wing started kicking ass, I was on my feet in front of the TV like this. I don't do reaction videos really because I'm not one to get excited and react to something I see like that. But this, I couldn't help it. I was on my feet. I felt like a kid again. Thank you, Star Wars. Thank you, Dave Filoni. Thank you, John Favreau. Did I say John Favreau? Jon Favreau. Thank you, Jon Favreau. Very few people would get John Favreau joke. Or slip up. And thank you, Kathleen Kennedy. I know, you're not supposed to say thank you, Kathleen Kennedy. You're supposed to say she's banned from the set and all that. Hey, give credit where it's due. If you're gonna hate Kathleen Kennedy for hiring Rian Johnson, then you have to also say she did a good job teaming up Favreau and Dave Filoni. And here in Jon Favreau's plan for The Mandalorian and greenlighting it. So yeah, let's do that. So you can't bash her for one thing and then say, well, she's banned from the set over here. She has nothing to do with it. Okay? She's the executive producer. So thank you to all of them. And if you're one of those group of people, Disney's corporate now. Excuse me. Star Wars is corporate. It's run by Disney. Disney is soul suckers. Boo-hoo, I don't like Disney. Get over it, okay? Yeah, Star Wars is not the same as Lucas. The original trilogy, all that. That's gone. That's over. We can go back and watch it and have fun. And in fact, we're going to watch it tonight at 10 o'clock on this channel here. So, but you get over it, okay? This is a new era of Star Wars, and enjoy it. I feel sorry for anyone else. I'm not watching The Mandalorian. I didn't like The Last Jedi. I feel sorry for you, okay? And everybody's coming around. Everybody's like, okay. I mean, sure, Disney or Lucasfilm or Kennedy, they stumbled out the gate, okay? I like the new stuff. Don't love it. I love The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. Ugh. You know what they were missing to me, except for maybe The Force Awakens? The fun. And this show, The Mandalorian, brings back the fun in Star Wars. Everybody talks about Empire being so dark and everything, but it was still fun. You still had fun. And that's, even if I like The Last Jedi, you know, I like it. It's not my favorite, but I like it. It's still missing a lot of fun. It's not fun. It's enjoyable. I like watching it, but it just doesn't have that Star Wars fun. So you people got to get over it. You got to say, okay, that Star Wars I grew up on is over there. This is something new. Let's see it for what it is. And of course, like I said, they stumbled out the gate, maybe coming out with the sequels. But hey, they were learning their footing with Star Wars. They was taking it over. Maybe they should have started small and worked their way up to the new movies. So they made some mistakes, but now let's see what they're doing. And it seems like they're going to do this whole universe here on Disney Plus, because not only do we have the Mandalorian, we got Ahsoka Tano, and we got Obi-Wan. And there's probably going to be linked together too, because on Obi-Wan you got Hayden Christensen as Anakin coming back, and you can kind of see where they would use him for Ahsoka Tano also to link them together. But let's talk about, if you didn't see the Mandalorian after credits, watch it through the credits. I didn't. I had to go back and watch it because somebody's like, make sure you watch it. If you didn't see that after credits, you don't want to know about that, cut it off here. So the credits come up, and then you get the twin sons of Tatooine, slowly pans over to Jabba's palace. And who's inside Jabba's palace, sitting on Jabba's throne? Bib Fortuna. He took over Jabba's place. He's like, finally, that bitch is dead. I'm sitting on the throne now. And who comes in? Boba Fett. It's kind of cheesy. It's kind of corny. But you know they were probably just doing this for the after show teaser. So, I know, it's kind of funny. Boba Fett shoots him. Then it cuts and Boba Fett's sitting on Jabba's throne. Sitting there. He's taking over. He's the slumlord now. And it says coming, it says the book of Boba Fett. It says it's coming next Christmas. Can't wait. Now I heard some people say, that means season 3 is going to be all about Boba Fett. What? No, it's going to be a whole different show. It's the book of Boba Fett. And then you have Mandalorian season 3. Which I'm curious of where they're going to go with that, being Baby Yoda. He's not going to be on season 3? I mean, you have to have Boba Fett. You have to have Baby Yoda. Maybe it takes place a few years later and Baby Yoda's back as a Jedi. Who knows what they're going to do. And what's going to happen to Baby Yoda between Mandalorian and The Force Awakens? Did Ben Solo kill him? Could have when he turned bad and Mary killed a bunch of Jedis. Baby Yoda could have been one. I know we don't want to think about Baby Yoda dying, but this show, it just gave me everything I wanted, and it brought back the fun of Star Wars. It's just, I just can't. It's just so exciting. Luke Skywalker's back. At least he's back just for the episode. I mean, we might not see him again, but that's okay. I'm just glad that he did it. Like I said, it might not look great, but I'm just glad they did it. And didn't just reveal some cartoon character turn into a human that 98% of the people watching the show don't even know who it is. It just reminds me of being a kid. You know, starts off with the Slave One chasing the Tidarian shuttle, shooting at it. I think I played that as a kid with my Slave One and my shuttle. Well, that shuttle's too big to carry like that. But, you know, one friend had the shuttle, one friend had the Slave One. Then you got to see the Slave One fight TIE fighters. Man. Love it, love it. and the shuttle crash into the other ship, or crash into the bay of the other ship. It just really reminds me of stories I played in my head. Now, the stories I played in my head with my figures wasn't as detailed or as good as the Mandalorian, I'm sure. But, you always come up with, Boba, you're playing with your Boba Fett figures, you're letting them play with Tusken Raiders, because they all hang out and talk to each other. Didn't see it in the movie, but as a kid, when you play with your figures, everybody mingled together. And that's kind of what they're doing here. They're saying, hey, what did we do as kids when we play with our figures? Well, let's put that into the show. But I usually don't talk about The Mandalorian, do reviews and all that. This season's been really great. And normally, everybody does a review of the episodes, so I was like, why sit here and do a review when everybody's going to do a review, and most of them are probably going to be a lot better than mine. But I just had to talk. I was so excited about this, I had to talk about it. Luke Skywalker. Oh, he just comes in there kicking ass with that. That's what we wanted to see in the sequels. That's what we wanted to see. And they gave us at least a Luke Skywalker moment. It might not have been what we wanted in the, it might have been, we wanted it in a movie. We got it in The Mandalorian the last, 10 minutes or so. But at least we got a Luke Skywalker moment. That's enough right there. Just trying to rethink the episode before I missed. The Dark Troopers were pretty cool. At first I was a little bummed out because they opened the airlock and they all sucked out. And I was like, that's it? You build these people up and that's it? But then they come back at the end. So that's pretty cool. And man, are they badass. I mean, they kicked their ass out of the Mandalorian. They really, really let him have it. I'm just trying to go through. Baby Yoda's back, of course. So cute. Everybody loves Baby Yoda. And the Mandalorian took his helmet off in front of everybody so Baby Yoda could see his face. Now, here's one thing. If it's a random stormtrooper just doing his job, standing guard or something, they'll break his neck. You can hear the neck crack. They'll kill a stormtrooper in a second. But these guys get Moff Gilligan, Maul Gilligan, whatever his name is. They'll get him and, they won't kill him. Oh, just go ahead and kill the guy. Get it over with. But I guess they want to save him for ransom or something. They got some reason to use him. And that Darksaber, I'm going to go ahead and say it. That Darksaber, it's just a lightsaber wannabe. Just a way for them to use a lightsaber while saying, here's somebody that can have a lightsaber, but it's not a Jedi. So I don't really understand that. And I know they said you have to fight the person to take it. Does that mean it only works when they take it? Or is it just some like code they have to take it? I mean, she could have just punched Mandalorian in the face, and Mandalorian could say, oh, you won, and drop the saber. And she could have took it. Does the saber kind of know it wasn't a fair fight? I'm not really sure either. Let's see here. I'm just trying to go over the episode. I only watched it once. I'm sitting in my head to see if I missed anything I kind of want to talk about that excited me. Because once Luke came on, I kind of forgot about all the rest. Cara Dune. I love Cara Dune. Was her big ass gun. I love that gun. Not really too excited about that. What? Bo Bryson? Bo somebody? Sound like a redneck cracker name. It's got red hair, the Mandalorian. Not really crazy about that character yet. Hoping it grows on me. Some people that watch the cartoon seems to like it. So something about that red bob, but just man, fucking Luke Skywalker kicking ass. And just so you know, tonight 10 o'clock Eastern time. That's the 18th. If you're watching this when I uploaded it, I'm gonna do a live stream where I'm watching A New Hope. You can watch along with me, but I can't show the video. They'll cut the video off on YouTube. But it's a fundraiser to help my son's back surgery, so you can super chat some money in while we talk if you want to donate. Or just want to come just hang out and watch me watch the movie. And maybe you can, play it at the same time I'm playing it. We can have a lot of fun. I'm going to go watch that Luke Skywalker scene again. I have not been that excited and on edge and excited about Star Wars in a long time. And I like the sequel stuff, but this just... Man. And Bib Fortuna. Who saw that coming? Bib Fortuna. Well, I guess that's it, guys. Like I said, join me again tonight, December 18th. Again, tonight, as in the night I uploaded this. 10 p.m. Eastern time, where we're going to watch Star Wars A New Hope. And then after that, I don't know the day yet, we're going to watch Empire Strikes Back. And we'll go through all the movies, or at least all the original trilogy. And I might on Christmas, around Christmas time, not sure yet, might try to do a live stream of me watching the holiday special. That's kind of rough to sit through, so we'll see. But I did sit through the Paul Lynn Halloween special, so maybe I can. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thumb up so you like my content. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back very soon to talk again.